We're using some quite viscous and foaming samples. So how do you change the aspirate and dispense speed on the Microlab to cope with that? So I want to aspirate accurately and dispense without foaming. So can you show me how that works, please?
Yeah, it's particularly relevant actually, Chris, when you're using biological samples. In many instances, things like serum plasma or whole blood have difficulties when you're aspirating at higher speeds. So we have an option in the advanced function here.
Yeah.
And within the advanced functions, we have options for the fill, aspirate and dispense speeds. So if we're actually looking at for the aspirate speeds that we're looking at for our right-hand syringe, for example, and I wanted to change that, we have an option to actually select the speeds which are relevant to your sample size. And this actually goes from the higher size from 666 microliters a second for this particular through to a slower setting, or we can set custom speeds relevant to your aspiration. So I'm going to change the aspiration speed here to 250 microliters a second, and you'll note that difference when we're actually dispensing. And because I don't want to have so much problems with foaming, what we're looking at here is changing the dispense speeds, particularly of our reagents and the sample. So we're going to change both on the dispense side to the lower rates. So here we're going to change that to 1250 microliters per second as a slightly slower speed, and also change this to the slower speed again.
250, yeah.
So we'll look at that process that we looked at previously, where we were aspirating a small amount of sample to a dilution ratio of 1 to 200. So we'll repeat that, and what you'll note is the speed that the system drives actually operate at. So first step, you may recall that we were aspirating our amount of diluent.
Yep.
The unit is actually
on the left syringe, now we go to the right syringe
Exactly.
for the sample. Yeah.
Yes, and you've noticed that the drive was working somewhat slower, and it's automatically taken out 10 microliters
Yep.
air gap. And from that, we're going to do our sample pickup. We're going to take our air gap.
Yep.
And what you'll see now is the speed of the drives is significantly lower.
Yeah.
And thus preventing any foaming or indeed aerosoling on sample. So there is complete control over the system on the rates that the system is actually aspirating the reagents and also sample to ensure that we get the highest level of performance and efficiency of the system.
Yeah, very good.